Shannon. I am going to talk to you today about my kind of shampoo and conditioner routine, and this is kind of the start of my little Hoarders Anonymous series, and how I am able to keep from collecting way more products than I could ever use, but still be able to have new things and fun things and try out new products. If you haven't already watched my kind of intro into this series, then I'll go ahead and put a link, I'll put it up here, where you can go back and watch the first video where I kind of talk about it a little bit and kind of tell you my little routine. And in that video you'll see that for me, I call it my fancy day, lazy day routine. I do want to tell you, you don't have to have fancy days and lazy days, but you do have to have designated days where you use up your old products. And so just going forward, I call those days my lazy days, the days where I'm using up on purpose my old products. And I call the days where I can kind of be more creative and play around with newer things, or you know, mix up my products a little bit more. I call those my fancy days, just to make it simple. So today I'm going to talk to you about my shampoo and conditioner routine and how I work my old products in so that I make sure that I'm using products up. You never want to be storing up and storing up and storing up more products than you are using up. So that's kind of the key. And this is how I do it so that I can still you know, try out new products, have new things, splurge on myself a little bit sometimes, but I'm still being realistic. I'm not wasting money. I'm not buying more products than I can actually ever use. Okay? So what I do is I'm going to explain it with my fancy day, lazy day kind of talk. And I have fancy days and I have lazy days when it comes to my shampoo and conditioner routine. Now, you always hear reports basically saying that at least once or twice a week you should kind of change up your shampoo and conditioner. So if you're always using cleansing shampoos, you're going to need to put moisture back in your hair. So you want something that adds moisture or repairs damage, or you know, you always want to kind of mix it up. If you're using volumizing shampoos, you might want something that adds shine on occasion, because you know, volumizing shampoos can sometimes the way that they work, or thickening shampoos, is that they cause the cuticles to swell and open up and pull away, and you know, that's essentially drying. And so you know, you might want to use something on occasion that kind of seals the cuticles back down. Or you know, if you tend to use a lot of products and you also use moisturizing shampoos every now and then, you're going to want to do kind of a deep clean. Okay, so we've all read those kind of reports, and I do wash my hair every day. I mean, every now and then I'll try to go for a day where I don't. Maybe I'll take a Saturday if I'm not going anywhere or something, and I'll try not to, but I really don't often make it through that day without finally having to get in and take a shower. Not that I don't shower, but I might go back in and take another shower and wash my hair because it just feels gross. But you know, for those of you that are lucky and can go a day or two or three in between washes, you may need to spread this out a little bit more. Maybe it's not going to be once or twice a week, but maybe it's going to be you know, 3 or 4 times a month for you. So maybe you need to divide it up into 2-week regimens instead of 1 week. But whatever works for you and whatever works for your routine, the whole point is that we are purposely trying to use up old products so that we're not hoarding. Okay? So with the idea that I do wash my hair every day, and that you should take 1 or 2 days a week where you kind of switch up your routine, that's kind of how I divide up my week. So basically I have 1 or 2 days where I switch up my routine, and for the sake of an easy explanation, we're going to call those days my lazy days. Now for me, my lazy days are Wednesday and Sunday. Every Wednesday and Sunday. The reason those are my lazy days when it comes to my hair routine and a few other routines is because they kind of split the week up nicely. and because they are days where, in my opinion, like television shows at night aren't as good. So there isn't, I have more free time later in the evening where normally I might be, watching a TV show to kind of wind down. I might do something else to kind of wind down, maybe take a bubble bath or something on those nights because there's nothing I want to watch. Sundays are great because, for most of us, kind of the general consensus is that Sunday is kind of your day of to relax and to wind down and to give yourself a break before the week starts again. So for me, my lazy days when it comes to my shampoo and conditioner routine are Wednesdays and Sundays, and that makes it really easy for me to remember too, because when I get in the shower in the morning, I just go, what day of the week is it? Oh, it's Wednesday. Okay, here's what I need to use. Okay, so my fancy day shampoos, which is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, is the Organics Nourishing Coconut Milk Shampoo and Conditioner, which you guys have seen me talk about. You saw them in a haul when I bought them, and you saw the review on the products. Okay, so these are essentially my newest hair care products, and so these are the ones that I use on my fancy day. They're my new fun products, so they're the ones that I use on my fun play around days, and the days where I might want to purposely look nicer or be fancier or dressier or what have you. Okay, so I use these the majority of the week. Then on my lazy days, which are again Wednesday and Sunday, I use up old kind of random products that I have left over. I mean, we all know for the majority of the population, we will run out of shampoo before we use up conditioner. I use more of the shampoo than I do the conditioner, so I will run out of the shampoo first and then have conditioner left over. So I'm going to have this random product. I'll probably end up trying something different, so I'm not just going to buy another bottle of this shampoo. I'm going to be buying shampoo and conditioner of some different brand that I'll be trying. And so I'm going to have this conditioner bottle kind of random. Well, I'm going to use that up on my lazy days. Whatever's left over, that's what I'm going to do. So I have my little random products sitting here. So on Wednesday, I will be using my Avon Naturals Hydrating Shampoo. This is the banana and coconut milk for dry and damaged hair. You'll remember I did specifically get this shampoo after I was using the herbal essence, because the herbal essence ruined my hair and made it so dry and damaged, so I needed something for dry and damaged hair. And I had conditioner, because I usually have conditioner left over and not shampoo. So I have this kind of random shampoo that I just need to use. And then I have a random conditioner. And it is the Suave Naturals Aloe and Water Lily Conditioner. Okay, so these don't go together, they're just random products, and that's okay. It doesn't really matter. This is just a day where I'm supposed to be using products to kind of break up the routine of my week. It kind of stirs your hair up, and your hair can kind of get acclimated to products that you use, so it's a good opportunity to kind of mix it up a little bit and confuse my hair a little bit. And it's okay if the products don't match. It happens twice in a week. It's fine. I survive those days just fine, and most people don't know that I use different products and that they didn't go together. So these are the products that I am just randomly using up on my lazy days. Now, I have another lazy day, which, like I said, I use these on Wednesday first, and then on Sunday, I do something a little bit different on Sundays. Sundays are my days to kind of really try to moisturize and really take care of my hair. So the one thing that I do differently on Sundays is that day, instead of using the random, conditioner, I will use like a deep conditioning treatment rather than just a general everyday conditioner. Or if my hair is color treated or bleached, that's the day that I will use the conditioner that they recommend that you use once a week when you have dyed your hair anyway. So Sunday is my day to use the conditioner that comes with my hair dye or to deep condition. Now you don't have to do that on Sunday. Your fancy day where you spend a lot of time for yourself can be on a Tuesday. It doesn't matter. You know, decide for yourself when the best day is for you. If you don't wash your hair every single day, you may not need to do this as often as I do. You know, once a week is really important for me. You might only need to do it twice a week, or I mean, not twice a week. You might only need to do it every other week, or you know, maybe only once a month. So you have to kind of decide that for yourself. But I do have to, if my hair is color treated, which it's not right now, but if it is, you know, you do have to incorporate this into your routine once a week. And it is a good idea to do a deep conditioner. So I do one or the other. Now, normally with these, I would just use my random, you know, shampoo again, and then use this. But I'm in kind of a weird situation because of the hair disaster that I had before, where I was using the Herbal Essence Body Envy volumizing shampoo. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you remember that I was using this and it just was destroying my hair. It's so drying that I literally had to stop, and I've never ever had to stop using a product before. And so anyway, if you don't know about that story, you can kind of go back and see some of my previous videos where I talk about it and where I reviewed it and that kind of thing. But it was really bad. But just because it was bad when I was using it every day does not mean I'm just going to throw it away. I am still going to use it up. So it's so drying though that I was not willing to use it twice a week like I would be doing this one. I'm only willing to use it once a week. So what I've been doing is only using this once a week and using it on Sundays, and I will continue to do that every Sunday until it's completely gone, and then I will go back to using this one twice, you know, on Wednesdays and Sundays. But I had this one first, and so I need to continue to use it up. So I'm just for right now using this once a week on Sundays until it's gone. But had I not had that situation, I would be using these products. I would be using these on Wednesdays, and then this on Sunday. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing here. You know, I've got random products left over that I need to use up. They're not my fun products anymore. You know, since then I've bought something new or tried something new, and that's okay. You can still buy things, but the point is that you are making a conscious effort to not hoard products and buy more products and waste money when there's no point, when you could never use it up, and you could be using the money for something more important. And especially in today's economy, if you aren't learning anything from your parents who are struggling right now, especially if you are younger, learn this one lesson, that you cannot buy things that you cannot afford. And do not use credit cards to buy things just because you have a line of credit offered to you, because it will come back to bite you in the butt eventually. And there are some things in life that we cannot control, and downturns in the economy are one of them, and you do not want to be stuck in a situation where you are homeless because you racked up credit card debt to buy shampoos and eyeshadows and all those kind of things that you didn't need. And so you have no place to live, but you have a giant box of eyeshadows that you will never be able to use up in your life, that you can't do anything with. Okay? So learn the lesson from the people that are struggling now and that are learning the hard way. Don't buy products that you are not going to use, and just be smart about it and use up the things that you've got. So still play around, still have fun with it. That is okay. It's okay to, you know, buy something new and try something new, but you have to remember that you have to use it up. So this is how I do it, and I'm going to keep kind of going through. I'm going to show you guys everything. I'm going to show you my deodorant, I'm going to show you lotions, show you perfumes, I'm going to show you my makeup, hairstyling products, I'm showing you everything. I'm going to break it all down for you to show you how I do it and how it works for me. Now this is just how it works for me. you might have your own routine, and I would encourage people who are doing this successfully in their own way to make these kind of videos to help other people that are having a problem with hoarding and buying too much. Comment on videos and things to kind of encourage people or to explain to them how to do it. You're welcome to comment under this video and talk about how you use up your products and you spend wisely. But the point is, still have fun and still treat yourself on occasion and still, try new things. Just be smart about it. And if the way that I do it can work for you and can help you to kind of keep yourself organized and manage the products that you have and love, then by all means, please copy it. So that's all I have for today. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And remember, you don't have to have a fancy day and lazy day where one day you are fancy and the other day you're a complete, lazy mess or anything. That's just kind of how I keep it sorted in my mind, and it makes it easy for me to explain it to you. I do have days that I specifically designate where I purposely try to make sure I'm dressing up a little bit nicer and I'm spending more time, on my hair and things like that. And then I have other days where I give myself a little bit more of a break. I might forego the pantyhose or the tights for a more comfortable pair of pants, dress pants or something. And I give myself a little more break on the lazy days, but you don't have to do the fancy day, lazy day. You just have to designate days where you are purposely using up old products. Okay? So I hope this is helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know. Again, remember, if you are a makeup artist or if you are in the business like I am, I'm going, at the very end of the series, I'm going to have a conversation that is suited specifically for us and for you guys, because that's kind of totally different. Right now I'm just talking about my personal products, but we do need to talk about, if you are in the business, smart ways to still have products be current in what the current technology is and current products that are available, and knowing how your products compare to other products and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to do that completely separate, and I'm going to do that at the end, so stay tuned for that as well. Okay guys, that's it. Bye.